Hi, my name is Adam. This video will show the performance of programming the MP1 processor on two evaluation boards. This is the hardware setup that we have. We've taken and replaced the default SD cards with fast SD cards. Those are the same ones that are performing about 16 megabytes per second on the previous video. Here they perform better because of the better hardware. And one of the EV1 cards has a faster eMMC memory. Now let's go to the software setup. And here we'll select the EV1 board, and from the TSV files we'll select the programming files for the eMMC. Now this is from the starter package, so you can get this yourself, and it's roughly around 800 megabytes. So we reset two of the boards. They start with the default DFU driver, and we're going to follow the same auto program procedure as we did for the DK1 boards. So what starts here first is the fast bootloader. You might notice it's proceeding a bit faster than it did on the DK1 boards. And the first board is the one that has the faster eMMC. It boots up a bit faster than the second board. And now we're watching the programming, and after that it will be the verification. After these tests are done, we will look at individual results. Okay, so the programming on board 1 was done pretty quickly, and here we can see the programming speed for the eMMC is 37.4 megabytes per second. Now this is extremely fast, so this is almost the maximum performance you can get on the USB 2.0, which is 45 megabytes per second. And the verification is 80 megabytes per second, and this is basically internally reading and computing a checksum and then sending that checksum back to our software. And the second board is running the default eMMC memory that you could get on the EV1 board, and this one should be roughly 14 megabytes per second, and the write speed that we get here is 13.22, and the verification should be really fast. The reading on these memories is pretty fast, the same for board 1 and 2, and about 77 megabytes per second. Okay, now let's switch over to the SD card setup. So the TSV file, same setup, 800 megabytes. We're going to reset two of the boards so that the bootloader is gone, and we're just going to go auto program again. So this is a default DFU driver. I'm going to clear the history and auto program. Now the memory, the card used here is the same one that was used on the DK1 boards 1 and 2 from the previous video. On that video they're performing roughly 16.7 or 0.8 megabytes per second on the write, and they were roughly 23 megabytes on the verification part. So now the evaluation boards here are a bit faster, so they should perform better. Okay, so now the programming is done, we'll look at the individual results. And here we can see much better performance, so 25 megabytes per second on the write and 44 on the verification. And board 2 should be the same because they have the same SD card, again 25.6 megabytes on the write and 44.67 on the verification. So these are the same SD cards we used on the DK1 boards, but they're writing better and they're reading also verifying faster. So this is just basically thanks to the better performance on the EV1 board. Thank you for watching this demonstration. We will follow up this video with an explanation and demonstration of the capability to program the OTP bytes using our software. Bye.